morning conversation. And you know what? I don't know about you. Today is something people are calling Maandamano Tuesday. And I don't know about you. But for me, my heart is heavy and tired.
So, Mr. for the next 7 days, tunaendelea hivi.
Apparently, every Tuesday, every Thursday, Maandamano. And a lot of things have happened. Businesses have been disrupted. There are people who have been unable to go to work, to do their daily hustles. But they're saying every Tuesday and Thursday we're going to be on the streets. And I'm wondering, at what point do you start feeling that fatigue for maandamano?
Wajua ilianza vizuri sana na ikapata momentum na the whole world was here.
That's very true.
My only fear ni sasa isiingie political sasa. Kwa sasa kuna mtu anaisukuma from behind. That's my worry. That's my worry. Because tukiendelea Tuesday, Thursday, utufanye Tuesday, haya.
What will happen to the economy?
Sawa. Because even those changes zinataka zifanyike, ujenzio mnataka, they can't happen in a day. Rome was never built in a day.
That's very true.
Nataka hii nikaa kuingia supermarket na watoto, nataka hii na pia ile na ile na ile.
You can't.
Na ile pia hiyo nataka hii.
Na kukaa
you as a parent nafika mahali wewe wacha Oja kidogo.
Yes, what Mwalimu is saying is very true. Rome wasn't built in a day. Those changes you want cannot happen overnight.
We made some big gains. Demonstration reject. Very big gains. So what are the wins? Can we start with what are the wins? Then where do we start building? Sio kila saa unarusha mkono utaki. So
okay,
now
until when? So I want to find out this morning, how are you feeling about these maandamanos? They started very well, just like Mwalimu was saying, which I agree with. They started very well. They were peaceful. You got a result. But Rome cannot be built in a day, was never built in a day. Those changes that are required will take time to implement. So how are you feeling this morning? Have you gone to work? By the way, have you opened your biashara? Ebu, give us a call. My number is 0711046105. You can also hit us up on X at Mike Mondo1 at Classic 105 Kenya, the hashtag Mike and Kingangi, and also on Facebook and Instagram, Mike_Mondo and Classic 105 Kenya. How are you feeling about these maandamanos? Did you wake up and go to work today? Morning conversation today. How are you feeling about the maandamanos today? What's your feeling like? I was telling Mwalimu earlier that I'm feeling fatigued. Gen Z have said every Tuesday and Thursday. I guy mwadhani until when? Mimi hata gym membership nikiambiwa Tuesday na Thursday nashindwa kufika. Inakuwa kesi. So, how are you feeling about it? Did you go to work today? Did you open your business today? Are you going for your hustle today? Or are you going for the maandamano? Because at some point, and we keep saying this, there has to be an end. It cannot continue like this in perpetuity. Geoffrey Mjanja is saying, Mike, I'm from town right now. Now, huko, most of the shops are closed. Okay. That means huyo ni mtu atatengeneza pesa leo. Hivyo tu.
Yes.
There's also Daktari John Daiga here telling me here in Kiambu, we've gone to work as usual. Last week we were at work. This week we will go on with our daily activities, but we are protesting online against the government. Collins Adakandu of Babadogo, you're saying, Mike, out of fear, most businesses in my area are closed. That's the reality on the ground. What about you? How are you feeling about these maandamanos? Are you going? Did you go to work? Did you go to open your biashara? Talk to us, eh?
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Talk to me, my brother.
Ninaitwa Kimani Wangena.
Eh.
Niko ili ya Rudhuri, Accra Road. And wacha tuseme this Gen Z, their point has been noted na wamefanya kazi nzuri. Lakini their good work is going to be spoiled by goons.
Yes.
Kwa sababu like last time, we had to practically defend our business from the goons.
Was yours affected?
Yes, they tried to break my hotel.
Yeah.
They broke quite a few the neighbors. But that's our standard idea.
Okay.
So today we have come, not that we wanted to come to open our business, but we have to be here.
Yes.
To defend our businesses.
Yes.
Kwa sababu like area ya Rudhuri Avenue, watu wamenunua hizi mamiti ya majembe. To deal with that. So what will happen is ile kazi nzuri hawa Gen Z wamefanya itakuja kuharibiwa na these thugs, na these goons ambao kazi yao sasa imekuwa sasa ni kuja town kuharabu watu, kuloot, kudestroy.
Okay.
Sasa mimi if I was to be asking kusema Gen Z wakae chini sasa wa evaluate on what they have done. Ile kazi nzuri wamefanya, maybe they start now thinking of their leader ambayo wanataka awalide.
Yes.
3 years sio mbali sana.
Yes.
Wachukue votes and all this.
Yes.
Halafu sasa wachague their leader. Otherwise, what is going to happen now is going to itakuwa chaos kabisa, kwa sababu hakuna biashara zitakuwa zikiendelea. Kwa sababu sasa wakija the guys ambao wana take advantage of that, wakija sasa kuroot, kuban business and all this, sasa sisi tutasema ni Gen Z imeanza hii mambo. Why don't they take a break? They take a break.
Sawa.
When evaluate on whatever they have achieved. Then from there was to get afresh.
That's very true. Sawa.
Yes. Okay. Hapa tuko Rudhuri, tuko na majembe tuko na mamiti ya majembe. Tunangojea tutangojea vile tutajiunga thugs, kwa sababu for sure these thugs are going to come.
Haya. Watapata muko standby.
Sisi hata wastani tulikuwa hapa tu na majembe. Thugs wakija au na wasaidi wakifukuzwa na polisi na sisi tunawafukuza.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa. Asante sana
Karibu na uwe na siku njema. Na Kingangi, salimia Kingangi hapo.
Amesalimika.
Huyu anaitwa Kimani Wangena.
Asante. Okay. Kimani, na pole kwa kazi.
Okay, asante.
Mwalimu. Paka the businesses are arming themselves. And you know, he said something very important. At some point there has to be a leader. There has to be. We can't lead all 55 million or whatever it is of us. There has to be a leader.
Yes.
So how are you feeling about these Maandamanos today? Did you open your business? Are you going to work today? Are you going to join the Maandamano? Give us a call, 0711 046 105, and talk to us. And he says this, that members of the public have got the full right and obligation to exercise their democratic right through picketing and assembly. However, they are not supposed to destroy people's properties during demonstrations. Totally agree with that. Let me tell you, as of me, Mike Mondo, I'm feeling a bit fatigued with the demonstrations, because I believe that we did something great. We did something absolutely amazing. But at what point does life move on, start going on? That's what I want to find out this morning, how you're feeling. Because I can tell you for a fact, like today, me, my little ones did not go to school. Niliwaambia wakae nyumbani. There are people who did not open businesses today. There are people who did not go to work today. That's the reality. So how are you feeling about the Maandamanos? Did you go to work? Did you open your business? Did you go for your hustle? Or are you demonstrating? That's what we want to know. 0711 046 105. Talk to us. Hello.
Hello. Yes, I'm Keremi Laibo from Meru.
Yes, my brother. Talk to me.
Yeah, my message to these politicians today is that I've come to realize that, okay, politicians is, you can break it into two, that poly, that means many, and pigs, the parasites that suck blood from sheep and cattle.
That is politics.
yeah, that is it. Now, is there a payback time now?
Yes.
Is there a payback time? Mjinga amerevuka, mwerevu yuko mashakani.
Yeah.
Wametukalia sana. Kazi yao ni kujiongeza mishahara. Ndio hao extravaganza, luxury and everything. They forgot about us. You know, look at them. They are there in parliament. They are voting in favor of the president, not the person who took them there. We are very sad. I'm a millennium, but I'm supporting whatever the Gen Z are doing in 100%. I'm actually not going anywhere today. I'm not going to work. I'm joining them in the streets.
In Meru?
They are paying back time. They need to know that. It's time they need to change because they have spoiled our country. They have, you know, we are very sad. They need to know that. And the question they are asking, what we do now, we actually don't know what they need to know because that time, ilisha ile tuliwapea. So we want a complete change, total change from, you know, it's like these people colonized us. After we chased away the colonizer, the British, walibaki wametukalia. I want to tell them, it's time for our revolution. It's time now they need to change and think about us who elect them.
Sawa.
Thank you. And
thank
have a
you.
good day.
You too.
Hello, Kinyanyi.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Uko aje?
Tuko chonjo kabisa.
Haya, nauliza.
Yes.
Hata hapo mnatetea hao wafanyikazi.
Yes.
Hao watu wenye walipoteza watoto wao, mtasema nini? Kuna huyu mpaka mapolisi tunasikia waliua hadi madaktari wenye walikuwa wanasaidia site. Was that right bana?
No, it wasn't right.
Haya, sema Dr. Margaret Oyuga. Unakumbuka Rex Masai?
Yes.
Franco Kos.
Yes.
Nick Adams. Eric Nzeru. David Chege. Ian Kea. Belinda Achieng. Edwin Otieno. Eric. Hadi ule Shieni. Ule wa pale MKE. Bisley Kamau. Erickson. Credo. Emmanuel. Ibrahim. Hao watu wote nani anawatetea nani? Juu hapa unatetea tu hii saidi ya biashara. Alafu tukauliza huyu jamaa wako kuhusu hiyo kitu, anasema tu ni watu wa sita wamedeti.
So that is why you'll have to andamana.
Tunataka tu akubali makosa yake, sisi tutarudi kwa nyumba na tuendelee na shughuli zetu.
Okay. Unaenda kwa street leo? Unaenda kwa street?
Niko kwa street.
Already uko kwa street?
Niko site mbaya.
Uko kwa street sehemu gani ya Kenya?
Wewe tulia bana. Lazima hata I feel nasikia vibaya sana ati nyinyi wao mmetulia tu na tuangalia, mnasema ati ya fraud kwa sasa na tunaumia. Mnasema unaumia nini? Singekuwa huko street na sisi.
Hata Kingangi angekuwa huko.
Kwa Kingangi najua angekuwa ni pia hizi maneno.
So wewe uko standby unangoja saa 6?
Leo saa 6 haifiki bana.
Hey. Haya.
Okay. Mwalimu. Surely. At some point, a conversation must be had. So me, I just want to know, how are you feeling about the Maandamanos? Are you still going to go? For those who've lost their lives, by the way, we say pole sana. Pole Pole to the families.
Yes. It's amazing that gentleman can remember
all those names.
Yes.
Poleni sana, sana, sana. That should never have happened, and it should never happen again. But are you still going today? In conversation today, it's a Tuesday. Tuesday is finally here. And I want to find out how you're feeling about today's Maandamanos. Yeah? We saw what happened last time, eh? There was a lot of thuggery that went down. There are people's shops that got destroyed and looted. There are people who lost their lives, very sad, by the way, and poleni sana to the families and the friends of those who lost their loved ones. We condole with you. And we know how Maandamano happens here in Kenya. We know. So how are you feeling about it? Are you going to work? Are you opening your business? Yeah? Are you going to do your hustle today, or are you joining the Maandamano? Because we know how these things turn out. It's going to start out peacefully. Before you know it, tear gas will be involved. Before you know it, there are some goons that get involved. Then it becomes a whole mess. So how are you feeling about it today? Ebu, hit me up on 0711 046 105. Are you still going to go?
This is Validance. I'm a Gen Z.
Yes.
And I'm very, very disappointed on the last speaker, the way he talks.
Yes.
I want to tell you that this Kenyan government has been taking us for fools for over 60 years.
Okay.
And we want all this Generation X to leave so that we get new leadership.
Okay.
I'm saying we are partyless and we are not backing down anytime soon.
So you'll keep demonstrating for the next foreseeable future?
We are demonstrating until this government goes home.
Umesema hutaki kuona Generation X.
We don't want to see them. You know, Mike.
Yes.
These people, they have the colonialism in them. And this, something you realize with this current Gen Z,
yeah,
we are people that listen and we want to be talked to. When this finance bill was coming up, we called for a dialogue. But they refused to give us a listening ear.
Okay.
So it is now either the president comes to talk to us directly, not him inviting us to talk to them.
Okay.
Yes, and we don't want this generation. Actually, this Generation X has looted Kenya and left Kenya for bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. We are not blind. We've been quiet. For example, how can you raise taxes and university school fees is so high, you see?
So
what do you think these students are eating?
Nikuulize.
Yes.
Wewe uko site tayari?
Mimi niko site.
Guy.
I'm just waiting for that filimbi.
Yeah.
Tuanze mchezo na hawa watu because we are tired. The thing is, even if you listen to the way President interviewed the other day,
yes,
he is not remorseful at all.
Okay.
He is not remorseful.
Sawa.
Have a nice day.
Nimekusikia. Classic 105. Hello.
Hello, Mike.
Yes, good morning.
Morning to you. How are you?
I'm very well. Talk to me, my brother.
These Maandamanos.
Yes.
I'm not a Gen Z, I'm older.
Okay.
X.
What I want to tell the Gen Z is that let us retain the fabric of the society.
Okay.
We still want to be called a nation which is civilized. We still want to feel respected by other nations. The problem with the braless, the fearless, and what notion which they are carrying
yes,
is that they are leaderless.
Okay.
A person who has no leader has no direction. They risk losing it all for no good reason.
Okay.
Let us use the formal channels of
engagement.
That will say tomorrow morning when we are waking up, we still find our nation very intact.
Sawa sawa.
My fear is, if we go looting the parliament, if we go destroying the parliament, and tomorrow morning, one of these gents will wake up and say, I want to be an MP. Which parliament are you going to go and represent your people if you have destroyed it?
Okay.
Yes, so if we are picketing, let us picket in the normal way, but we know this thing can be adjusted along the way and some things will go wrong.